Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Our topic is the internet, and so far in our previous video, we discussed the concept of the internet. So today, let's discuss about the internet application. Specifically, we'll be discussing the electronic mail, simply known as the email. So we'll start with the concept of this electronic mail or the email. Now, the email, this is just a method of exchanging messages between people using the electronic devices, or simply you can say the electronic mail, which is the email, is the digital mechanism for the exchanging the messages through the internet or the intranet communication platforms. Now, so the email is just the electronic messaging of various people throughout the internet. Now, this email, it comprises of a couple of things, such as this user ID, whereby it identifies who is the owner of such kind of the message or such kind of the electronic mail or the email. Then there is the symbol that is at that is used, and then there is domain name. Now let's discuss more on these components or the compositions of the email, starting with the domain. The domain is located just after the at symbol. It tells the location and the types of the address. It also provides the information about where about the message should be delivered. While the root domain describes the type of location. Currently, there are mainly the 6 root domains. There are in the internet. There is COM, that is abbreviated for the commercial organization. There is EDU, that is abbreviated for the education or research organization. There is GO, that is abbreviated for the government organization. There is MIL, that is abbreviated for the military organization. There is NET, that is the abbreviation for the gateway host network. There's ORG, that is abbreviation for the non-profit or miscellaneous organizations. So all these are just some of the typical root domains which are there to just describe the type of location of such kind of the email. Now, some root names will also include the country names. Take an example, maybe UK and England, etc., etc. All of the countries there are. It just shows also can be displayed in some of the domains. Now let's move on to the advantages of the email. The following just few of the advantages of the email. The first one is that it is free. Email is basically free. Once you are online, there's no further expenses that can be charged for using the email. So that's the first one, that is very free and affordable just to use. Anyone who can access the internet. The second one is that it is easy to reference. This means that the sending and the receiving of the messages and the attachments, they can be stored safely, logically, and reliably. This means that the sent messages or various attachments, they can be stored safely without any interruptions, and they can be logically and reliably collected. Now, it's a lot easier to organize the emails than the paper. The third advantage of the email is that it's easy to use. Once you are set up, sending and receiving messages is very simple. That goes for a host of the other email functions. Also, the data storage and the contracts, they can be accessed quickly and easily. So it's very easy to use by anyone who can access the internet. The other one, that is easy to prioritize. Incoming messages have subject lines that mean you can delete without opening. So it's easy to prioritize which kind of incoming messages which you want to get access to or which you want to read them. The other than that, speed message to send, done, and a second. Email is as fast as the form of written communication as any, since that it can send, receive, and send and obtain whatever you want in a couple of seconds. It's done very quickly. The other advantage is that it's a globally web-based email. Uh, Means that you can access your messages anywhere online, wherever you are within this world throughout the internet. You can access your email, all of your messages, you can get them very easily. Within a couple of seconds, you can access all of your emails within this kind of the internet. The other is that storing data online means that less large space taking file cabinets, folders, and shelves. So you can simply store the data of the various messages you obtain, and you can access information far quicker if you learn how to use email this way. The other one is leverage. Send the same mail or just message it to any person or yes, any number of people. Adaptations are simple too. Now, if you have a product or service to send emails, and very is a very effective medium to get the message out for the various customers. The other advantage is that send reminders to yourself. You can do that with email. So email yourself messages from home to work or vice versa. Does the idea of two or more accounts seem complicated? It's not if you know how to manage multiple accounts. So you can easily manage multiple accounts within the email, and you can easily email yourself various messages, set reminders for yourself for various important occasions. Let's see the various disadvantages of the email. Emails may carry viruses. There are small programs that harm your computer system. They can read out your email address, book, and send themselves to a number of people around the world. So email can easily be affected with these viruses. Another is that many people send unwanted emails to others. These kinds of mails are what we call the spam mails. It takes a lot of time to filter out the unwanted mails from those that are really important. Other than that, the emails, they cannot really be used for official business documents. They may be lost and you cannot sign them. So basically, this is one of the disadvantages of the email. Other than that, your mailbox may get flooded with many emails after a certain time. So you have to empty it from time to time, which can be very time consuming. I hope it's clear, guys. Thank you for listening. So far we've discussed the electronic mail, that is the email. We've seen the concept of the email. We've seen the composition of the email. We've later on discussed the various advantages and the disadvantages of the email. Thank you.